Hi guys, and welcome back to welcome to a brand new thing I'm doing for today called Coming Out Simulator. I think this came out back in 2014. I vaguely remember playing it. But let's give it a whirl. Okay, I don't have to read you the description since it's right there, but I'm going to anyway. It is a half true story about half truths, and it's developed by one person, Nikki Case, and that's all I know because that's all I did. I just read his name in the About Me section. But let's play this thing. Jumping right into it. Great. No messing around with reading the About Me or the About This Game sections or shush. I already read it. Okay, we're traveling back to 2010, which was actually 6 years ago now. Also, it came out maybe 2015 then. Tell me, dear player, how do you think this all ends? With flowers and rainbows and gay unicorns. Apparently, with you redditing at Starbucks, it all ends in blood. Let's go with Starbucks. Hey, I'm coding on this laptop, turning my coming of age story into the game you're playing right now. Now you're probably procrastinating. Luke is talking to Shay douche. Anyway, if you didn't skip about this game, you know this is a very personal story. Shush. This game includes dialogue that my parents, and my ex-boyfriend actually said, as well as the things we could have, should have, and never would have said. It doesn't matter which is which, not anymore. How can I win a game with no right answers? You're a bit of a downer, aren't you? And this true game is full of lies. Um, let's call him a downer. Life is a bit of a downer, so that's a yes. You'll be playing as me circa 2010. Because you skipped the About Me, my not yet legal name is Nikki Case, just so you know. Shush. This game is coming out, a coming of age, a coming to terms. Sorry for being a bit of a downer. I just said that. When you play, choose your words wisely. Every character will remember everything you say or don't say. Yeah, you even brought it up. My choices in this main menu. Exactly. Some things are hard not to remember. Ooh, okay. And when he simply announces, I bought the airline, that was positively priceless. Is that what he said? I missed out what everyone in the theater was laughing about. You either need subtitles or to clean your ears more often. So how did you interpret the ending? Oh, they're talking about what's that dumbass movie? Inception? Is that what was popular back 20? I don't remember 2010. 2010 was a busy year for me, sort of. It was totally all a dream. He's got to be back in the real world. Doesn't matter, Cobb's just finally let go. I've never seen that movie actually, and I have no plans to. Oh, he didn't even bother looking to see if the top fell. Lies, truths, or half truths, Cobb no longer cares. He's finally happy, and that's all that matters. You're either being quite poetic or quite depressing. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Nah, I'm just a sad sack of sadness, or both. Or both. Poetry is pain, art is suffering. You sound like my mother. Your parents are such new age hippies. Anywho, so yeah, thanks for taking me out to watch Inception. Yeah, that's what I thought. You should parody Inception in that odd web game of yours. Maybe let's meet again tomorrow. I hope I can convince my parents to let me overnight. I wish you didn't tell your mom and dad we were actually when we were studying when we were actually at the cinema. Okay, so Nikki is hiding what he's doing from his parents. Understandable. And Jack doesn't want him to keep on hiding them actually being together. Okay, so the options to his what we can say they can never ever know. I wish I could tell them to. I'm not ready to tell them yet. Mm. Damn! Oh, damn! This is not such an easy answer. Um, okay, I wish I could tell them to. Nikki, hiding like this is eating away at your soul. Jack, come on. I came out to my parents last year. That's not a fair comparison. Like I said, you and your parents are a bunch of new age hippies. When I'm at your place, I can't tell if all the smoke is incense or marijuana. We only smoke weed every other day. The point is, my parents supported my coming out. You're in Canada now. A lot of people here are LGBT friendly. How do you know your parents won't be supportive? How do you know your parents won't be supportive of you too? Asian parents are usually very homie, homo. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking tired from this past weekend. I have not done anything. But okay. Asian parents are usually very homophobic. I don't know. I guess I haven't tried. They don't support anything but studying. Oh, fuck. Um, you have trust issues. You're even texting me instead of calling because you think your parents might listen in. They would. This mode of communication, it's imprecise, impersonal, impossible to truly connect. You're an amateur poet like me, apparently. You yourself just said you wish you could tell them. Tell them. Tell them about us tonight. Tonight? Heck no. Sigh, I'll try my best. I'll just carefully hint at it. We're gonna try. Trying is good, maybe. I don't want to freak them out too much. Still need to convince them to let me stay at your place tomorrow night. I'll tell them I'm studying with you again. It's dinner time. I'm heading downstairs now. Hey, I agree. Huh? With your thoughts on the movie ending, that is. I think it doesn't matter as long as Cobbs is happy. And we're sitting at the dinner table. And we're gonna wait. And we're meowing at the cat clock. What are you doing? Didn't see you. Hey, Mom. Hi, sweetie. You could have started without me. No need to let your food get cold. Your father's running late. He'll be joining us for dinner in an hour's time. There's just something I need to tell you first. Hold on, Nick. I haven't even asked about your day yet. Today was fine. And what are your plans for tomorrow? Oh, studying. Yeah, tomorrow I'm studying. What subject? Computer science. Chemistry or calculus? Let's go with computer science. And our mother is telling us we should be studying. And we're coming out, sort of. Oh, best friends. People might get the wrong idea. Oh, fuck. The wrong idea might be the right idea. We're gonna go with that. Sin is also about nature. And a classmate, Jack, it doesn't seem natural. What do you mean he's not natural? Just between mother and son, I think he might be, no what? A gay. He looks and talks like a gay. And since you say he's your best friend, people might think you're gay like him too. What's wrong with being gay? Maybe my friend might be gay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying those kind of people are bad. I just think you should be careful around one of them. He might try to recruit you. What? 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 We're gonna go with that one. How do you even? I'm sorry you find me annoying. Ugh, yeah, we're studying computer science. I wonder if you're studying with Jack at all or just always hanging out. We study. And she's saying we're terrible in computer science. Great. Jack is not a good influence. I think his parents might even be drug addicts. And she's getting us a home tutor. Her name is Claire. She's smart, pretty, and Caucasian. She's your age too. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm supposed to be reading this aloud. Ah, damn, but damn, this game really hits close to home, you know? So our mom just thinks it's an entire school and Jack. And the whole Canadian culture is making you confused about who you are. Uh, um, these are not easy choices. And that goddamn clock is so fucking annoying. I think I have it turned off when I'm recording. The audio was I have it turned off specifically for browser games since it slows down my recording for some reason, and OBS doesn't like to capture my anything I do on the internet. So I'm using a different program to record it, and it makes my voice a little bit better. Hopefully, maybe I haven't even checked the recording to be honest. Oh, but oh my god, back to this. I don't know what to pick. You can't do this to your child. Don't be so rude. I'm your mother. It's my right to do whatever I want with you. Yesterday, when you were supposedly studying with Jack, I know you secretly went off to watch a movie. You were read the texts. We lie and say we studied. And what makes you think that? Because I read your text messages. Before dinner, I was in your room. You yelled out, "Hello, anybody," from downstairs while I unlocked your phone and read what you and Jack have been sending to each other. I'm your mother. I have the right. Weird poetry talking about smoking marijuana, helping you lie to your own mother. What else have you been doing behind my back? This is not easy. This is not an easy game to answer. Now that I'm thinking about it, I know I've played this before. I definitely have. And I think every time it gets worse with trying to decide how to answer it, how to approach this game, and it's never easy. I mean, what do? You really can't do anything. Um, go with Badgerine. Like that Deception movie. It's because your dad's almost never home, isn't it? Without a strong male role model, you become confused. Oh, I don't know how to respond to this. Because my dad, he's here. Well, I mean, he's not like here right now. He's at work, but He's there, but he's not there. I think a lot of people can relate to having maybe a dad or a father figure. Sometimes you're not all there, and that sucks. And we're gonna cry too. But damn, we're a little dick too. What are you? I'm your son, damn it. Did you have sex with Jack? Let's just go with no. And we said we take turns bottoming or in topping. And the options, of course, are what, and what. And we're gonna go with what? Your father will be back soon. The food's cold. What's up for the spot you just reversed on? Your dad's late. Must have been a stressful day at work. So please, when he's back, promise me you'll keep all this secret. Don't tell him about Jack. Don't tell him you lied to us so he can do things with Jack. Don't tell him you and Jack both act like women. Okay? As long as you don't tell him either. And what's that stupid meme? Uh, I can't remember. It's that Asian dad meme. I can't think of it. Nick, why aren't your web games any fun? Art. Let's go with art. What's the use of art? Next thing you know, you're going to be writing bad amateur poetry or something. Hey, Chi, what's that sauce on your plate? Oh, and this, I think every option was just it led to bad decision, bad results, bad consequences. Uh, and vomit. Uh, I guess be truthful. 1 week grounded. School's fine. What about your poor grades in computer science? Oh my god. What do you do? What do you say? This is not an easy game. I think this has been the most difficult game I've played in a long time. That I don't know. It's making I don't know how to explain it. Nick just really, really likes Claire. What? No, I don't. Fine, you got me. I have a crush on Claire. I have a boyfriend. Either none of it will be good. Either way, you can be honest, and nothing good will ever happen. Yes, son, you're going to be a boyfriend. I have. You're becoming a man, son. If I were your age, I'd ditch your mother and chase Claire too. That's totes weird. Talking back, careful I'll bounce your ears, boy. We were also thinking about changing schools for Nick, maybe to Claire's school. She'll be tutoring Nick every day after school. How does this all sound? Yes or no? He loves the idea. Shut up, Chi. I asked my son. Mr. Nicholas Liao, you want to change schools to chase your hot tutor, tutor girlfriend? No. Okay. So, between all that, the dad's getting mad and furious, and the mother was trying to explain, well, not even explain, she's just, you know, just there. Um, and the dad would pay Claire to make it see that they're straight. Um, you can't hurt me. And now we're talking to Jack. How was coming out to your parents? Did I tell you so, or did I tell you so? We messed up big time, Jack. Things could have been worse. And we're gonna visit the school counselor. And then they broke up 3 days after that. Come on, that's cold, dude. It gets better, trademark. Which post coming out story do you want to hear? Let's go with the lie first. Very well. I ran away from home with nothing more than a luggage bag, a luggage full of edible underwear. I roamed the Great White North, supporting myself by writing amateur poetry for strangers. I ate flowers, followed the rainbows, and befriended a homosexual unicorn. I made it to Alaska, where I met an adult bisexual couple named Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie was a mid-30s cougar, and Clyde was an early 40s man. I guess edible undies are both food and clothing. This story is a fractal of fractal Mather. Let's go with fucking Mather, also known as a fagwar. I was her full-time boy toy. As we know, I like taking turns at being the woman of a relationship. They raised me, showed me love, and I grew up to be a productive member of society. Mather. Which version do I want to hear next? Let's go with the half-truth. As you wish. Claire, in an ironic twist of fate, was bisexual. We told each other about it during a computer science study session. What a twist. She's insecure about her sexual orientation. We were both somewhat experienced. Claire's only been with women, and I've only been with Jack. A mirror version of you, but reversed. All mirror images are reversed. Shut up. Shared our experiences with one another and exchanged tips. Like do a come hither motion with your fingers or rub the head against the roof of your mouth. I did move to her school in the end. We're best friends, we still are. We've now both moved to the US far away from our hateful families. Together we helped each other overcome our insecurities and discover who we were. Proud bisexual sluts. What a touching story, I think. And of course, we were wingman slash wingwoman for each other. And now let's hear the truth. Here it goes. Why did you make that a clickable option when it was the only option left? No idea. Moving on. I took Jack's advice and parodied Inception in my odd web game, Reimagine the game. Still think it doesn't matter if Cobbs was dreaming. Uh, I landed an internship at EA in the Bay Area, far away from my family in Canada. And the Bay Area is very LGBT friendly. That's why they call it the gay area. Nobody calls it that. After EA, I went on to go indie, but I stayed in touch with friends at EA and stayed in the Bay Area. The skills grew, social skills grew, and he's carving out his identity. Seriously, no one calls it the gay area. And that's the last of the post coming out stories. And he throws the coffee. I couldn't help but notice. You saved the truth for last. What does it say about you? You know, usually when a game gives you multiple endings, they don't do them all at once. You thought these were endings? Oh god, how long is this damn game? Your next choice is the very last one, I swear. You know, if I could go back and relive all my other possible choices, which in a sense I did by writing this game, I wouldn't change a thing. My tats getting red, being forced to change schools, getting punched in the face. In a Stockholm syndrome sort of sense, I'm grateful for it all. What, and what? I wouldn't have been so motivated to forge my own life if my previous life wasn't total utter shit. And then it gets better, trademark. They're all at least true about one thing. It does get better. Good game. And a tough game. think that was the toughest one I've played in a while. Um, I don't know what to say. That was a good game. Definitely like one of the ones I recommend. It's tough getting through it at some parts, but a good game nonetheless. So I will say goodbye for now, and see you all in the next video. Whenever that is, I have no idea. And I'm waiting for my recording to finish up. Alright, until then, have fun, be safe, and enjoy yourself. I never knew what it was like to have a friend, to have someone by your side, to support someone, to be supported. I never knew the feeling